This video is being made for a vector game I made quite a while ago using Adobe Illustrator and Construct 3. Today we'll be looking specifically over the asset list and then we will play the game afterwards. So just to start us off, you can obviously see how big this map is, how there's all these various parts everywhere. They get sized appropriately once the game actually begins. As well as you can see this weird little area up here, which is just basically an endgame map that gets teleported to the screen once you've completed it, as well as you can see our big boy Atlas in the background, as well as a bunch of other people. So starting us off, we just have arrow keys. So an up arrow key, left arrow key, right arrow key, and up arrow key. So the reason why all these are just up is once they're actually in the game. So if we just boom boom boom, because you kind of have to have them be different things. So it's so they can have also their own code. And that's really the main thing about it, because I'm pretty sure when you press them, the opacity changes. So Atlas, just this big old guy that's in the background, he has a normal and a talking form, which is nothing too particular. It's literally just his mouth opening. So when you're over him, he will say a couple lines of dialogue, and his mouth will open. Here's just a tile piece of the atmosphere, which you can see up here gets tiled into this. We just have this block of black, which is used in a couple different places as need be, mainly in the background behind all these eyes. Building left, building middle, building right. And you can see those are all modular pieces as they are all used in these as you stretch it and get it tiling within the game engine. Cave background, cave edges, cave wall, cement left, cement middle, cement right, all of which modularly stack one into one another. This little piece right here is actually probably the most effective way to show this. Crane piece, crane body, Hephaestus construction, because you're playing as Cronus in this game, so it's all very Greek mythology related. Crane hand. You can also see that the crane arm, I'm pretty sure it has two various pieces on it. Yes, it does. Actually, it has three, so boom, boom, and boom, all very modular. We have Kronos' arm, which when moving has this squishing effect, so boom, 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 boom. Kronos' hand, all these pieces of his body just have these stretching effects. Besides the eyeball, we'll get to that in a second. So Kronos' body, once again, stretching effect, and it has a flipped form, so once again, stretching effect. Eyeball, left, up, right, and down. Forget why this one had to have a flip, but the others didn't. I think it's just something to do with the way that the coding was working. Boom, 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 stretching, 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 back normal. I think it was about this basically being the parent to have all the other pieces add on to, and it needed to work particularly different. Once again, stretching and thinning and going back normal. Cronus's hood. I do like all the different like clock pieces and whatnot I gotta make for this. So his head, boom, 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 back normal. His robe, boom, 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 and a flipped form too, just to match the body. This is actually gonna be pretty fun for me because I haven't played this game in a long time, so right. And then there's a pocket watch you can get, which also has this kind of just movement back and forth to it, which I believe is actually on a flip flop. Yeah, it's on a ping pong. So it's going back and forth with its animation from frame 0 to frame 7, and then from frame 7 back to frame 0. We have Dionysius up here, so him just being drunk, and him seeing you, because you're not supposed to be back together. That's the whole thing with Kronos, is he was chopped up into a bunch of pieces by his son Zeus with his own scythe. So eyeball, just kind of in the cave walls down there. Eye two, once again, just to have different coding animation on them. The globe, just a little bit of a painterly globe that I made once again using Illustrator. Bamboo, which I just called hard boo because this is the ones that you actually walk on. You can see all the different modular pieces of that. The jaw, which is used for a variety of pieces, just kind of here, there, and there, just to build up certain formatting. I'm kind of spoiling where the parts are for myself. Um, a piece of knot, which is just used at the various points of the bamboo to keep it stuck together. Muscles, which are a pretty interesting piece because they're very modular and they're very stretchable. So I added them to various areas in the underground because Tartarus is his body is the labyrinth and underground area in hell. Here's a nail, which is once again just a modular piece to kind of get thrown around. Olympus, just this very beautiful rainbowy area. Ribs, which are what this is kind of spiky things that are once again used all over the place and they're very physical things so you can like walk on them, climb on them. Rooftop, just another modular piece for the roofs. Boom, it's there. That actually seems to be the only place that has it. Scythe, so it has a lose animation and a win animation. It's basically just a boolean to help the game know if you're winning. So once you touch it, I'm pretty sure it goes to a win animation. And as long as you're touching it, the game will recognize you have won and bring you to the winning animation. Sky just has this beautiful kind of gradient to it, which, as you can see, gets stretched very far to become this. Soft boo, same thing, but it's just used so you have bamboo that you can actually walk through rather than being hard. Solid, they're just solid blocks. I don't know if we're actually using them anymore. They are used in certain areas actually. Instead of giving these just general hitboxes, this is used instead. Solid gone. Once again, just using a variety of areas to make sure these are actually solid. Space button, once again, same situation. I'm pretty sure the opacity changes when you press it, as well as it summons a platform for you when you use it. Street, just a modular piece of street that is used to cover the street. Time teleportation platform. There is a lot more assets in this one than there is in the previous one, actually, now that I realize it. Wheels, which is, of course, used on this. And it now looks like we can actually play the game. So, let's go ahead and get in here. It's not been uploaded to itch or anything yet, so that's still something I need to do at some point. Hmm. Oh, cool. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, it's arrow keys, not WASD. So, also fun thing to note is with the eyeball, its animations actually match what arrow key you press, even when you're not touching it. So, you also have a timer up there, so 12 seconds is where we're at. High score is 14 out of 19. You can also see that we're at 1 out of 9 parts collected. We press space button, boom, we have a platform up here as well as the space button key becomes more, I guess technically less transparent. I believe the reason the arrow keys don't do that is actually because we ran out of code. With Construct, you're only able to have 40 events. So that's what I was stuck at, though I believe they might have updated that to 50, so it actually might be more possible now. So right now we're still just an eyeball with the head. Let's go sneak under here. Boop. Alright, I guess we're not doing that one, so let's keep exploring, keep exploring. This game is very much meant to be a speedrunner game. So the reason why the body parts are so large is because they actually shrink when you grab them. So let's go ahead and make our way up this King Kong situation. Donkey Kong, boom boom. Just keep climbing. Oh, okay, thank you, Atlas. Man was just talking to us. Okay, we got our hood. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, where will this bring us next? Pwah, pwah. Oh, I almost got it. You know what? Let's go. Hmm. Yeah. We got our little stopwatch. Hello, world. Whee! Anything over here? Ayo, we got our cloak, which also makes us a bit taller, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, it does not until we get our body. Oh no! Yeah, you can skip a lot of areas actually if you just use your space button properly, so Let's go ahead and get that part of our body over there. Just boom, 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 boom. Sneak back under here. Boom, boom. Hello, body. Yes, we have our body now. Okay, let's actually go in here. Yep, 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 yep. We're still missing 3 of our parts. We're at 6 out of 9 right now. So hello, eyeballs that are really creepy, and I like the gradient I used. Yeah, there's a lot of Z layers too, where you're in front of and behind things. Like, look at our little eyeballs, just like right barely behind it. Just, ooh, hello. I believe we have a body part back here. We should. If not, we at least have one that's more up here. So you actually have to use your platforms to get up here. It is impossible to beat this game without platforms. We might have another one to the other side. Yes, one of our hands. And we can see our last parts right there. So we just gotta sneak around, sneak around. We are way above the high score, so we are not getting that. Okay. Timer's on a platform's on a timer, so you actually have to use it effectively, otherwise it'll disappear again. Boop, boop, boop. Luckily, it being transparent or not in the button menu lets you actually know if it's there. So grab our hand, go to Olympus, collect your scythe. We are very much working on that. It's probably a good thing in a sense that that stays on screen. Maybe you need to shrink the text a little bit just after it's there for a bit so it's less annoying. So this should be Olympus. Hello, Dionysius. Yes, I am here. I'm gonna collect my scythe. Give me my scythe. There we go. Wah, wah, wah. Dot, dot, dot. You win. And you're as big as the freaking world because you are a Titan. Or, more technically, I guess, the god of time. Kronos. Thank you so much for watching.